Bigfigs in LEGO are oversized minifigures used to represent larger characters that wouldn't fit the standard minifigure scale. Unlike regular minifigures, Bigfigs have limited articulation, usually at the arms and sometimes the heads, and often feature molded details like muscles, armor, or unique heads. They're commonly used for characters like the Hulk, Thanos, or Trolls, giving them a more imposing presence in LEGO sets. Today I'm going to be counting down my top 10 favorite LEGO Bigfigs. I'm not going to be including brick-built figures like the new LEGO Ant-Man from the Marvel Superheroes Captain America Civil War action battle, as I don't really see them as Bigfigs. Please don't call me racist over this. With that being said, let's jump straight into it. The Wampa made its LEGO debut in 2010 with set 8089 Hoth Wampa Cave, and it remains one of the most unique and memorable Bigfigs of that era. What really stands out is the incredible fur detailing, especially how the horns look almost embedded into the sculptured fur. It gives the figure a more natural, almost lifelike look, which is rare for Bigfigs of the time. The way the fur frames the face also adds a surprising amount of depth to the eyes, making the Wampa look extra woolly and wild, exactly how you'd picture it from The Empire Strikes Back. Another smart design choice is the use of two different hand molds. One is a more traditional closed fist, good for grabbing a chicken leg for some weird reason, while the other is an open grip specifically made to hold a minifigure, perfect for recreating scenes like the Wampa dragging Luke Skywalker, who also comes in the same set. It's a small touch, but it adds a ton of play value and accuracy. Overall, this figure is a standout not just for its sculpt, but for how thoughtful the designer was for making this good for display and play. This was the very first LEGO version of Thanos, released in 2016 as part of set 76049 Avenged Jet Space Mission. As the original Bigfig interpretation of the Mad Titan, this version holds a special place in collectors' hearts, especially mine. One cool detail about this figure is that it was the first time pearl gold was used on a Bigfig, giving Thanos a distinct and striking look that stood out on display or during play. While it doesn't include the Infinity Gauntlet, something that does hold it back slightly compared to later versions, it still has a lot of charm. For me, it's especially nostalgic because I used to play the LEGO Marvel Avengers game all the time as a kid, and this was always my favourite Bigfig to use. That personal connection makes it more than just a figure. It's a reminder of hours of fun rampaging through Manhattan. The LEGO version of Roadhog was introduced in 2019 as part of set 75977 Junkrat and Roadhog, released during the short-lived but beloved LEGO Overwatch theme. Based on the popular tank hero from Blizzard's Overwatch video game, this Bigfig does an impressive job of capturing the character's bulky, chaotic aesthetic in brick form. Roadhog is known in the game for his high health pool, brutal scrap gun, and signature hook, used to yank enemies for devastating close-range attacks. The LEGO figure manages to reflect much of his personality. His oversized proportions, detailed torso printing, complete with his belly tattoo, and custom-molded head giving him a rugged, wasteland-ready look. The inclusion of his signature hook as a buildable accessory is a great touch, especially for fans wanting to recreate his in-game moves, as much as you can with a Bigfig at least. Even though the LEGO Overwatch theme was relatively short-lived, Roadhog remains a standout Bigfig for how well it blends detailed character design with classic LEGO playability. Geolix is one of the iconic rock monsters from the LEGO Power Miners theme introduced in 2009. These Bigfigs were a standout part of the line, and Geolix in particular has always been my favourite of the two. What sets him apart is his incredibly cool dual moulding, especially around the mouth. The way the translucent lime green is layered with solid plastic gives his jagged teeth a glowing crystal-like effect that really pops and adds a ton of visual interest. It's one of those little design touches that show just how creative LEGO was getting with figure production at the time. Another fun feature is the built-in play function. Geolix has a lever on his back that moves his right arm, allowing him to throw boulders, perfect for battling the power miners or just causing chaos in your own brick-built cave-ins. It's a simple mechanism, but it adds so much to the character and interactivity to the figure. While Geolix is the version I've chosen to highlight, it's also worth mentioning Tremorox, the red variant of the rock monster. Tremorox features a similar mold with a fiery red tone that gives him a more aggressive vibe. He's equally cool in his own right, but personally, I've always preferred Geolix's more radioactive, toxic-looking colour scheme. It just fits the underground crystal hunting aesthetic of the power miners so well. The 2013 Rancor from LEGO Star Wars is an impressive and memorable figure, known for being the biggest LEGO Star Wars minifigure on the list. First introduced in 2013, this massive creature appeared in just one set, Jabba's Palace Rancor Pit, and consists of 18 unique pieces. What makes the Rancor especially cool is its incredible scale. Its massive hands are large enough to hold a standard minifigure. Its gaping mouth can even fit an entire minifigure inside, whilst being able to also close its mouth, perfect for recreating scenes where unlucky characters get eaten. With its detailed sculpt and imposing presence, the Rancor remains a standout amongst LEGO Star Wars creatures. The 2017 Bigfig Hulk with a silver helmet and black pants is a standout amongst LEGO Marvel figures. Exclusive to the Thor vs Hulk Arena Clash set, this version captures Hulk's gladiator look from Thor Ragnarok with impressive detailing. The silver Spartan-style helmet adds a fierce and unique touch, while the molded shoulder armor gives him a powerful, armored appearance that sets him apart from every other Hulk Bigfig. With bold colors and intricate sculpting, this version of Hulk isn't just rare, it's one of the most memorable and visually striking Bigfigs LEGO has ever produced. The lava rock monster from LEGO Power Miners set 8191, Eruptor, released in 2010, brings a very fiery twist to the classic rock monster design. While it shares the same overall shape as its rocky cousins, Eruptor turns up the heat with a menacing black mold paired with a translucent orange element that makes it look like it just crawled out of a volcano. The contrast between the orange and black gives it a striking molten appearance, hot enough to toast a marshmallow or maybe even a minifigure or two. One of the coolest details, ironically, is the melting lava print around its mouth, which makes it look like it's constantly spewing heat. It's a monster that truly rocks. Mongus from LEGO Legends of Chima is one of the most unique Bigfigs of the theme ever produced. As a towering mammoth warrior, what really makes Mongus stand out are his incredibly detailed tusks and large bony trunk, which give him a powerful and intimidating presence on the battlefield. The sculpted trunk and tusks aren't just for show, they give him a distinct silhouette unlike any other Bigfig in the Chima lineup, or Bigfig in general. With his rotting skin and massive build, Mongus brings some serious cold-blooded power to the world of Chima, proving that mammoths were never meant to be subtle. The 2017 Bane Big Figure from the LEGO Batman movie is an awesome blend of different Bane interpretations, making him a real standout in any Batman collection. His design feels like a mix between the hulking version from the Batman Arkham games and the classic animated series. But what really sets him apart is the rugged brown and white jacket, clearly inspired by his look in The Dark Knight Rises. The molded details on the jacket give him that gritty tactical vibe, and the green venom tubes running from his arms to his back look both menacing and functional, like he's about to go full rampage. The build on the back of the figure is one of the coolest and most detailed parts of his design. Attached to his back is a bulky brick-built venom tank, which looks like it's pumping strength-boosting venom straight into him through the green tubes that connect to his arms. The tank itself has a rugged industrial look, with pieces mimicking bolts and panel lines that make it feel like something ripped out of the Arkham games. It adds a real sense of mechanical realism to the figure. Not just a strong guy, but a chemically enhanced powerhouse. Combined with his tactical jacket and massive size, this back build really sells the idea that Bane isn't just muscle, he's a walking, venom-fueled weapon. Now, just before I get on to number 1 of my list, I'd like to add in some honourable mentions. The 2018 LEGO Thanos Bigfig is a bold and iconic version of the Mad Titan, released alongside the Avengers Infinity War sets. With his distinctive gold armour, helmet, and stern expression, this figure captures Thanos' intimidating presence perfectly. While it does include the Infinity Gauntlet moulded into his hand, that came as a separate piece, the sculpted details on his chest armour and the sheer size of the figure makes him an instant centerpiece of any LEGO Marvel collection. Introduced as part of LEGO's Marvel superhero line, Red Hulk makes his brick debut in the Hulk vs. Red Hulk set 76078, paired with the Hulk, She-Hulk, and Red Hulk. With his bright red skin, muscular build, and fierce expression, the LEGO Red Hulk stands out as a must-have for collectors and fans of the Hulk universe. There's also a newer version of him from the set, Captain America vs. Red Hulk Battle, set number 76292, but I personally don't think it's as good as the yellow-eyed version. LEGO Jabba the Hutt brings the infamous LEGO Star Wars crime lord to life in brick form, capturing his slug-like shape and sinister charm. First appearing in LEGO sets in the early 2000s, Jabba is most notably featured in Jabba's Palace 9516 and Jabba's Sail Barge 75397. With a moulded body, detailed facial expressions, and a signature snare, LEGO Jabba is a standout figure for any Star Wars collection, perfectly recreating the slimy villain from Tatooine's underworld. The 2024 LEGO Hulk from the Avengers vs. Leviathan, set number 76290, represents a major evolution in LEGO Bigfig design. For the first time, Hulk features a removable head, allowing for the Bigfig's head to rotate like a standard minifigure's head. And even more uniquely, the head is a separate, removable piece, offering opportunities for customization and part swapping with other figures, including the ability to attach regular minifigure heads to the Bigfig body, and vice versa. This version of Hulk is moulded in olive green, with a detailed sculpt showcasing defined muscles and angry expression, black textured hair, and sand blue pants, closely matching his cinematic appearance. These updates make the 2024 Hulk not only more dynamic for play, but also a standout figure for kids and collectors looking for more versatility from their Bigfig characters. And that's my list. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and let me know down below in the comments if there's anyone you would have liked to see on the list. Don't forget to like if you did enjoy this video, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.